You know, when I think about bipolar disorder, I can't help but recall the moments of intensity, those days when emotions swing like a pendulum, swinging from the highs of euphoria all the way to the lows of despair. For those who live with it, each day can feel like a whirlwind, and relationships often take the brunt of those changes. I've seen it firsthand, the misunderstandings, the hurt, the isolation. A partner might feel confused, unsure of how to navigate the emotional storms, while the one with bipolar disorder wrestles with feelings of guilt and shame. They might ask themselves, why can't I just be normal? But here's the thing, there's no normal. It's crucial to understand that bipolar disorder is not just a label. It's a reality that shapes lives. Those living with it often experience manic episodes filled with grand ideas, boundless energy, and engaging charisma, but then just as quickly, they can plummet into the depths of depression, feeling detached and hopeless. These shifts can be alarming, especially for loved ones trying to anchor themselves in steady waters. But listen closely, while these challenges are real, there is so much hope. With the right support, the right strategies, you can find a path that leads to stronger, healthier relationships. The first step? Acknowledgement. Recognizing that bipolar disorder is part of the journey, but it doesn't define the entirety of who you are. Therapy can be a game changer. Finding a therapist who understands the nuances of bipolar disorder can help untangle the complex web of feelings and behaviors. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, can teach valuable coping mechanisms. It enables individuals to identify triggers and develop tools to respond more effectively to them. When both partners understand the dynamics at play, they can communicate better, fostering empathy instead of frustration. Medication also plays a vital role for many. A psychiatrist can provide guidance in finding the right balance. Medication isn't about masking who you are, it's about managing the symptoms so you can show up as your best self in relationships, work, and life. Education is another pillar of support. If you're a partner, taking the time to read about bipolar disorder can transform your perspective. This knowledge can help you recognize the signs when your loved one is slipping into a manic phase or descending into depression. Understanding what they're going through gives you a framework to respond with compassion rather than judgment. Open dialogue is essential. Having conversations about moods, feelings, and needs can feel daunting, but including vulnerability is so important. It can be tough, but showing your partner that it's okay to talk about their struggles can create a safe space for intimacy and trust. And let's not forget support groups. They can be a lifeline, whether it's finding a group specifically for individuals with bipolar disorder or one for partners. These spaces foster connection. Sharing experiences with others who understand can alleviate feelings of isolation. When the storms hit, don't forget the power of self-care. For the person with bipolar disorder, this might mean sticking to a routine, prioritizing sleep, and finding activities that soothe their soul. For their partner, it's equally important to carve out time to recharge, to find outlets for stress, and to know when to step back if needed. So, to anyone out there feeling the weight of bipolar disorder in your relationships, remember this, you're not alone. With help, commitment, and understanding, you can work through the challenges. The journey might be bumpy, but every step towards healing and connection is worth it. You can build a relationship that, at its core, is resilient, full of love, compassion, and understanding. It's not just about surviving. It's about thriving, hand in hand, in the midst of it all.